Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SLCA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, if you're new to charts, not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link, so if you go there, I'll explain in detail. Well, I don't mean to state the obvious or rub salt in the wounds, but a very rough day today, not only from the price action point of view, but you look down here at the volume and well above average volume on the day. So a lot of eyeballs on this one going forward. So let's map out some areas of support, and then we can talk levels of resistance. So from individually, yes, today in and of itself, a very rough day, but also individually today from a trading perspective, we now have an interesting scenario here going forward. And to set up a little bit of context here, the setup revolves around the fact that, with the gap down and then the early part of the day, I mean, it was just all selling pressure, selling pressure, selling pressure. And then all of a sudden the price started to go sideways. And that makes things very interesting and makes it a valid question of, I wonder if this is some sort of bottom. And this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have traded for a while. But if you have traded for an extended period of time, I'm sure you've seen a stock that gets beat down and then all of a sudden it shows some potential for sideways movement. And then, there can be some very solid bounces. Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy. Just because the price got beat down and now all of a sudden it's starting to go sideways does not mean that this is for sure the bottom and that for sure a bounce is going to happen. Now, would it be shocking to see some sort of bounce? No, that wouldn't be shocking at all. But my point is it's at least valid. It's at least a logical thought to have. Case in point, let's say that the price was just still going straight down, and I'm sitting here saying, hey, it's looking like this could be the bottom. You'd be totally justified to say, what are you talking about? Why would you say that it's looking like the bottom? It's going straight down. But in this case, it's not going straight down. It did start to go sideways. Again, does that mean it's for sure the bottom? No. Does that mean it's at least a valid, logical thought to have? Absolutely. And that's also where this key level of support comes into play here at 485. For no other reason other than the fact of, well, if this is the bottom, well, then the price needs to stop going down, right? Because that's what a bottom is by definition. And you don't want to see the price going any lower because that'd be the exact opposite of a bottom. And quote unquote, going any lower would be defined as 485. So keep a very close eye on that from a support standpoint. If the price does start to bounce, let's talk about a couple of areas of resistance. Initial level of resistance, keep an eye on, going to be right there at the top portion of that channel that formed, and that sits at about $5.10. If the price can get up above $5.10, next key level after that, right up there around $5.35. So watch those levels going forward. But yeah, all in all, from a trading perspective, rough day today, sure, but now we have an interesting setup. So let's see if the price can get some sort of bounce to the upside or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.